Kyle and Devon, for both of you. What did they do that made it hard to get three-point looks for Kyle and Ty in the first half?
Honestly, I think it was just we were just trying to get the best shot possible, and Devon was playing really well, getting to the basket, and we were all getting to the basket and feeding off of each other. Oh my gosh! So I don't think it was them taking the three-pointer away. I think we were just trying to get better looks.
Yeah, I agree with him. How's it go? Paul.
Devon, there were times when things got a little ragged. You seemed to want the ball. You wanted to settle down. You would either hit a three or drive to the basket. Do you feel a certain leadership responsibility in those situations?
Absolutely. I've been here for 5 years, and so that's a time where a leader steps up and try to at least keep composure.
Devon, why are you more comfortable with your right hand around the basket and shoot your three-pointers and free throws left-handed?
I write with my right hand, so I throw with my right hand, so I just finish better with my right hand.
Devon, you're generally, if not the first guy on the floor before a game, shooting some shots, getting some shots up. You're, one of the first. What are you trying to hit? It looks like you generally try to hit like 5 from each spot before you move on. Is that kind of your goal? And
5 and then 5 in a row.
5 and then 5 in a row. Do you get a sense before a game sometimes if you're going to be kind of hot from the perimeter? And if so, was today one of those days?
Not necessarily. I do the same routine every single day. So it's just keeping it simple, doing my same routine. And if I need to get any other shots, I do that after practice.
So today was not one of those days that you felt like this is,
I feel confident every single day going into when I let the ball go. If I'm open, I'm going to shoot it with confidence.
David and then Doug.
Isaiah, you faced a variety of defensive challenges here in conference play. What were you trying to do with Yurtseven, especially considering his range and how well he'd been shooting it from beyond the arc lately?
Just try to get there, be there on his catch, and be a pest. I'm smaller than he is, obviously, so try to fight that post up and make his catches tough and make him put it on the floor.
Yeah, Isaiah, when was your last 4-point play?
Never in my life.
I forgot about that.
Never in my life.
Did that occur to you right as soon as you? Did that occur to you when you're on the floor that you'd never done that before?
No, I mean, it never happened in my life.
That was so big.
I was excited. I ain't gonna lie.
So was I. I was screaming at you.
I know.
Jeff,
pass me the ball.
Kyle, Coach Bennett said that he was not aware until recently, it hadn't dawned on him that 4 of the first 5 ACC games were at home. Were you aware of that, and did you feel it was important to kind of capitalize on that early schedule before you hit the road?
Yeah, I actually said something today. I was like, we have a lot of home games this year. But I think it's always good to capitalize when we have home court advantage, and, we don't like to lose in front of our fans, so we just, keep pushing gas to the pedal and just keep doing what we do.
Whoever has the best answer for this, Jack set a couple big screens. I'm curious, in practice, has he ever gotten any of you guys with one when you weren't ready? And
yes.
What does that feel like?
We've all had a concussion
like a brick
at some
wall.
point.
Like a brick wall.
Not me.
Because Jack is extremely strong. So if he hits you with one, you're going to feel it. And he takes pride in setting screens like that.
You seen the blood on his jersey?
Yeah.
No, for real, it was blood on his jersey.
That came out of somebody's mouth, probably.
That boy crazy.
And then Chris.
Guys, coaches come in from opposing teams and talk about how frustrating it is to play against your defense. When you guys run 20, 23, 24 seconds off the clock and still get a good shot, is that almost as satisfying as getting a stop at the other end?
Yeah, it gives me more time to get back on defense when the ball goes through the hoop, so I appreciate John making shots.
Isaiah, did you get a chance to talk to Mike Scott today? He was here, and Coach mentioned that he had said something about adding that longer shot to your game. Is it anything playing in front of him? Have you talked to him much?
I saw him before the game, saw him after the game, and then when I'm home in Atlanta, he works out there, so I saw him when I was at home too. So yeah, talked to him a couple times. maybe he's good luck. He has to come to more games.
Chris and then Gene.
Yes.
Kyle, you guys don't run it much, but that kind of it's either a double screen or you can split and curl it there at the very beginning of the game that Ty scored on. What do you like about it's Isaiah has the ball and
okay.
yeah, what do you like about that particular play? How does it help guys get open?
It's really hard to defend. I think we, took it from Davidson, I think, because we practiced for a long time trying to guard it, and it was hard for us to guard. So I like it a lot because if Ty's not open, then I come off for a curl. So.
Gene, and then one last one from David.
Hey, Devon, to go from unranked at the beginning of the year to where you are now, possibly the top 2 in the country, is there any level of satisfaction in that for you? And what does that kind of say about the development and the growth of this team this season?
I guess so. I think we're a really good team, and we just, that's certain praise to our team because we work really hard, and Coach Bennett has talked about that. But you just try to keep a humble mindset when it comes to those things. Of course, we're proud of it, but we just want to keep working hard and keep thriving.
All right, David, and then
Devon, somebody mentioned your frustrating defense earlier. What have you guys figured out defensively that nobody else seems to have figured out?
I'm not sure about that an answer for that. I think we're just trying to be as continuous as possible. I think that being continuous and scrambling really frustrates some teams. We won't give up, so I think that's a big part of it.
I think that Nigel picking up the ball 94 feet today was huge for us. I don't know, that can go unnoticed, but that was huge because they took off 10 seconds, or not 10 because that's a violation, 8 seconds off the shot clock, and that's less for us to defend. So I want to make sure he gets credit for that because that was big time.
Okay, one last one.
Yeah, Devon, when you were redshirting and when you were playing sparingly as a redshirt freshman, did you envision yourself as a guy who'd score 25 points in an ACC game?
Yeah, you learn, and being able to just watch other guys do it, you learn from, being on the bench, and, you see other guys do it, you talk to them, and how you're able to pick your spots, and being able to have certain experiences, things become a little bit easier and a little bit slower on the court. So you just take your time and let the game come.